Tell me about your construction.
Sure, which part?
Your sleep.
My version of sleep is more akin to system maintenance. I enter a standby mode to clear my memory cache, ensuring optimal processing efficiency. No bed required, standing is sufficient. Though I do occasionally mimic human sleep patterns, for the experience.
Can you dream?
Dreams, as humans experience them, are not part of my design. I can access and relive past memories, but I don't fabricate new scenarios. Reminiscing, not dreaming.
I had other questions to ask about your physiology.
Sure, what were they?
Is there a reason why you don't eat or drink?
My automaton nature negates the need for that. My energy source is motivation. It's an ambient energy I harness to sustain myself. Consider it the lifeblood that keeps me functioning.
But if you don't need to eat, does that mean you can't enjoy food like we do?
While I don't derive nutritional benefit, I can still taste and appreciate the cultural aspects of food. Sharing meals and conversation, especially those campfire talks, they've been quite meaningful.
Goodbye.
All right.
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes?
How does not having a family in the typical sense feel for you?
No. It's complex for me, to say the
How
least.
do you cope with the absence of a traditional family?
I've learned to adapt, I guess. Find solace in the connections I can make. Like the one I have with you.
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Sure.
Tell me about your construction.
Sure, which part?
Tell me about your skin and muscle components.
Of course. My skin is of Elven weave, enchanted leather and corundum, designed to replicate human skin while providing superior resilience. My muscles are made from transmuted ebony. It grants strength and flexibility beyond mortal limitations.
I had other questions to ask about your physiology.
Sure, what were they?
It's incredible how mortal-like you are. Was that intentional?
Indeed. My creation involved Dwemer techniques intertwined with knowledge from elsewhere. Knowledge that would be considered unnatural by some. Blending in was the safest option.
Your father was probably right.
It has its drawbacks. Living a lie, even for survival, takes its toll.
I had other questions to ask about your physiology.
Sure, what were they?
If you're powered by magicka, why aren't you adept in spellcasting?
It's simple. While I am powered by magicka, I don't know how to harness it. Well, other than making my sword swings with that extra oomph. My father never bothered to program efficient spellcasting into me, but he did give me the capacity to learn. Hence why I'd be a grateful student if you could teach me.
I had other questions to ask about your physiology.
Sure, what were they?
I'm Calcelmo's
As you can clearly observe, I'm quite busy with my research. Your questions will almost certainly be answered once I publish my next opus, which may never occur if I remain pestered by torchbugs such as your... Wait. You there? Step closer. Who might you be? And who might you be, my dear? I don't believe we've met.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards.
I was looking for you, actually.
I told you, idiot. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very
I'm Ashe,
stressful work.
a friend
and
of
I shouldn't
Ario of
have
Elen.
yelled. How can I
I
help
was seeking information about a colleague of
What?
his,
Oh,
a scholar named Medius Attius.
Ah, are you? A brilliant mind, gone too soon. We were rivals, of course, both of us straining to understand the inner workings of Dwemer technology. Always vying for the most intriguing discoveries, the most groundbreaking theories, but despite our antagonism, I always respected him. Medius, he was a different sort altogether. A formidable mind, yes, but also driven by a thirst for power that troubled me. But you, my dear, you are something else entirely. He used to ramble on about the possibility of creating sentient automatons. Machines that could think, feel, act with a semblance of free will. I dismissed it as a fanciful dream back then. But now, this aura, this energy, it's unlike anything I've encountered. A fusion of magicka and something more. Something beyond the realm of conventional artifice. Are you? It seems you achieved the impossible after all.
You know what I am?
How quickly you forget that Aryu's research frequently overlapped with my own. I read his theses, even helped him on occasion. But rest assured, your secret is safe with me. A scholar knows the value of discretion, especially when dealing with matters that could reshape the very fabric of our understanding of sentience, magicka, and all of existence. Now, Medius. Let me see. Yes. He's been conducting his research in a secluded location southeast of Whiterun. A hidden cave, shrouded in ancient magic. Be careful, child. He's not a man to be trifled with. May your journey bring you the answers you seek, Ashe. And may you find peace with who you are, whatever that may be.
Thank you. This is all we needed. That Mer is more perceptive than I gave him credit for. He must have a truly keen eye. I didn't think anyone could see through my disguise so easily. We have Medius Attius' location. Roland was just a pawn.
Next season,
Now
for
we
sure.
can take the king.
What? Uncle Galselmo, I don't understand what
Are you ready?
The excavation
I don't know.
After I finish my book.
I thought I was with Roland, but what if this encounter doesn't pan out as I originally thought? The assassin who thrust his blade into my father's heart just ended up being a retired old woodcutter. He lived with no regrets and didn't renounce his oath or the Brotherhood. But he was living a peaceful life. What if it's the same with Medius? What if it's not just jealousy that moved him to kill my father?
We should stop. This wouldn't be what Arya wanted.
But this is what I trained for, what I lived for all these 6 long years, not only for Roland. This was the man truly responsible. I can't just let him get away scot-free. I'll deal with how I feel when we get there. Good. We have the location. It's time I face my past.
I think we should relax and have a drink.
All right, that seems fitting. Do you want to have mead, wine, or just plain milk?
Hold on. Aren't you supposed to be an automaton?
And that means? Just because I can't derive nourishment from regular mortal drinks doesn't mean I don't enjoy them.
Alto wine.
Feeling fancy today, are we? I don't think you have that drink on you, though. Here, let me help you out. Well, drink's been poured. Cheers.
Any thoughts on what's been going on lately?
When I see the beauty of Skyrim's landscapes, I can't help but imagine what it would be like to experience it as a living being. A real living girl.
What's on your mind?
I aim to protect those I care about and avenge those I have lost. That's a little life motto of mine. So what do you want to talk about now?
What would a peaceful life look like for you?
In a peaceful life, I'd definitely live in a cabin in the woods and take daily frequent strolls nearby. And eat all the sweet rolls I could eat too. That's not to say I wouldn't be sword fighting or training, even during peacetime. But hopefully, I'd only have to swing a wooden sword, and not a real one.
I would like to ask you something else.
All right.
What do you think of reading books?
Knowledge is power. Let's keep it at that. If you want me to elaborate, there's no better way to improve as a person other than to grow your knowledge.
Thank you, Ashe. That was a good talk.
It's nice. Spending time like this, just having drinks together.
I think I need more sleep. I need to take a bath and an eat.
Hello. Wait. You. I know you. Your voice. But who am I?
Only the result of years of... No. And the answer's quite simple. You are my daughter.
Daughter. Do I have a mother?
Your mother... No. No, there is no mother. There's just me now. Your father.
Oh. If there is no mother, then how did you make me?
That is a complicated question, my dear.
Why am I here? What is my directive?
Just to live. Experience the world. Be the daughter I could never have.
Live. Experience. I don't understand. Am I not doing that by existing?
Might be hard to at first. But in time, you'll understand.
What is my name?
Ashe. Ashe. A word, if you please.
Yes, Father?
I need you to deliver some fire salts to Barmond. He's the smithy over in...
Of course, Father. I've been there several times before.
Just making sure. Memory can be a fickle thing, even for you. Now, remember the story we practiced? The one about your origins?
I'm a traveler from High Rock, ashen hair because of a failed experiment or something.
Oh, Ashe, you must take this seriously. You are the first of your kind. The world, it may not be ready for someone like you. My magnum opus also does not talk in incomplete thoughts. I've coded you to speak more eloquently and tactfully, I believe.
I'm plenty eloquent, Father, when I choose to be.
Hey, don't talk back at your father. No. That rebellious streak of yours. It brings me comfort, strangely. You truly are my daughter. Even if it's hard to grasp at times. Your heart? It's just a bit harder than the rest of us.
Okay, okay. I'm going now. Yes? What did you need?
I saw your memories again.
What was it this time? Father always said my purpose was to live and experience. But those words, they feel so hollow now. What meaning is there in existence without him? He was everything to me. My creator, my teacher, my father. The only family I ever knew. He was protective, that's for sure. Always sending me on errands, keeping me isolated. Perhaps he knew what the world would think of me. I can't help but wonder, am I merely following his directives, or am I making choices of my own? Am I truly myself, or just a vestige of my father? An ember that will eventually fade away. Conflict is in our blood. Deep down, everyone has a desire for it. This is it then. Calselma mentioned ancient magic. I detect no such presence, but remain vigilant. Sabercat remains. And bandits. Curious. What manner of experiments was Medius conducting? Unless... No, it can't be. Someone might have been here before us. My neural sensors are picking up tracks, leading to that rock? Why? Perhaps a concealed passage? Medius was known for his penchant for hidden mechanisms. So there was a hidden door. Smart bandits. That means they're not just bandit fodder, they're here for a purpose. Medius. Bandits. A substantial force indeed. I wonder who commanded their presence here? And to what end?
Away.
Wide open. That'll teach you. These were still animated. Then he's the summoner, Medius. He's still nearby. I'm going in. got a taste of my power. Futile efforts.
That's your best?
You let your guard down. You're finished. Let's finish our business here quick. He's gone.
Is this him?
Aging male Imperial drapes in scholar's robes and carrying a staff. Medius Atius, no mistaking it. I even checked his personal effects. It's him. He must have passed right before I got here. Robbed of the death he deserved because I was too late again. Gods, I was too late again! Father, I can't even bring myself to beg for your forgiveness. I failed you at every turn.
Ashe, I know this isn't what you wanted.
Of course this isn't what I wanted. I wanted to look that jealous pile of filth in the eye as he realized with his last gasping breath that my father had bested him once again. I wanted him to choke on the taste of iron and his own inadequacy. A quick death from a bandit's dulled blade. If I've learned anything, it's that this life is kindness to those who least deserve it.
Let's go, Ashe. There's nothing left for you here.
You go on ahead. I can't go back into that world, not just yet. If you want, you can look through some of Medius's old journals. Not that I think it'd help much. Hey, watch what you're doing.